The auction hall was packed with power. Crystal chandeliers glowed above silk dresses and tailored suits, the air thick with expensive perfume and quiet competition. Billionaire investor Raymond Hale stood near the back, watching it all with distant eyes. He had everything money could buy: companies, private jets, influence, but there was one thing he'd never gotten back: a necklace. A thin gold chain with a small emerald pendant. Simple, unremarkable to most. Priceless to him. It had belonged to his wife Alina before she died 12 years ago. She'd worn it every day, said it reminded her that even small things could carry great meaning. The necklace vanished the night their house was robbed. Raymond searched for years. Investigators came up empty. Eventually he stopped looking, but never stopped missing it. That night, as the auctioneer raised his gavel, something green caught Raymond's eye. Across the room, near the catering tables, stood a little girl no more than 9 years old. She wore a faded blue dress and shoes clearly too big for her feet. She didn't belong among the wealthy guests. She was holding a tray of water glasses, trying to stay out of the way. And around her neck, Raymond's breath caught. The emerald pendant. His emerald pendant. His heart slammed against his ribs as the room blurred. He knew that necklace the way you know a scar on your own body. The tiny scratch near the clasp. The way the stone tilted slightly to the left. It was impossible. Yet there it was, resting against the chest of a poor little girl serving drinks at a billionaire auction. Raymond started walking. Each step felt heavier than the last. His mind raced with questions. Was it stolen? Sold? Passed down? How could a child like her end up with it? When he reached her, the girl flinched slightly, thinking she was in trouble. "I'm sorry, sir," she said quickly. "I didn't spill anything." Raymond swallowed hard. His voice came out softer than he expected. "Where did you get that necklace?" The girl's fingers flew to the pendant protectively, eyes filled with fear. "It's my mama's," she said. "She told me never to take it off." Raymond's hands trembled. His wife's necklace. On a child who looked like she hadn't eaten properly in days. And in that moment, Raymond realized this wasn't a coincidence. This was a story. And whatever the truth was, it was about to change all of their lives. Raymond knelt so he wouldn't tower over her. "What's your name?" he asked gently. "Lily," the girl whispered, still gripping the emerald like it might disappear. "And your mama?" Raymond continued. "What's her name?" The girl hesitated. "Anna. She cleans houses. She says this necklace keeps me safe." Raymond's chest tightened. Made Hannah Morales. 12 years ago, after Alina died, Raymond had spiraled. Grief made him careless, angry, unreachable. During that time, Anna had been one of the housekeepers in his estate, quiet, kind, invisible to most. One night, during the chaos after the robbery, Anna had been questioned briefly, then cleared. Raymond never thought of her again, until now. "Does your mother know you're here?" Raymond asked. Lily shook her head. "I help after school. We need the money." Raymond stood slowly. Around them, the auction continued. Laughter, applause, indifference. He motioned discreetly to his head of security. "Find Anna Morales," he said quietly. Now, minutes later, a woman stood trembling near the service entrance. She wore a borrowed uniform, hands clenched, eyes full of fear the moment she saw Raymond. "I didn't steal it," Anna blurted out. "I swear. She gave it to me." Raymond closed his eyes. "Alina," he whispered. Anna nodded, tears spilling. "She saw me crying one day. I couldn't afford medicine for my daughter. Shh. She gave me the necklace and said, if things ever get bad, sell it, but if you can, give it to Lily when she's older. Let it protect her." Raymond felt the floor shift beneath him. His wife had given away her most precious possession, not for wealth, not for charity headlines, but to save a child. "And after the robbery?" Raymond asked. Anna shook her head. "I was afraid you were grieving. I thought you'd hate me. I left the job. I kept the necklace, not for money, for hope." Raymond looked at Lily, standing silently between two worlds. The auctioneer's gavel slammed. Applause erupted. Raymond turned back to Anna, voice steady now. "You didn't steal from me," he said. "You protected something my wife believed in." Anna collapsed into tears. But Raymond wasn't finished, because what he did next would silence the room and shock everyone watching. Raymond Hale walked back into the auction hall, holding Lily's small hand. The room slowly quieted. People noticed the billionaire's expression, first not anger, not confusion, but something far rarer. Peace. He stepped onto the stage, gently guiding Lily beside him. Anna stood frozen near the wall, unsure whether to run or cry. Raymond raised a hand. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, voice calm but powerful, "this auction was meant to celebrate wealth. But tonight it reminded me what true value actually is." Whispers rippled through the crowd. Raymond lifted the emerald necklace so the cameras could see it clearly. "This belonged to my wife, Alina. Many of you know I lost it years ago. What you don't know is that she gave it away to save a child." The room went silent. "She gave it to this girl's mother when she couldn't afford medicine. Not for recognition. Not for charity, because that's who she was." Raymond turned to Lily, kneeling once more. "Lily," he said softly, "this necklace was never mine to reclaim. It belongs exactly where my wife wanted it." Gasps echoed. Then Raymond stood and faced the audience again. "But what I can give," he continued, "is what Alina would have demanded if she were standing here." He snapped his fingers. His legal team stepped forward. "Effective immediately," Raymond announced. "Anna Morales will receive full financial support. A home, healthcare, and a permanent position managing the Hale Foundation's outreach programs." Anna sobbed openly now. "And Lily," Raymond said, placing a gentle hand on her shoulder, "will receive a full education fund through college, private mentorship, and a childhood free from fear." Applause exploded, but Raymond wasn't done. "This necklace," he said, "will remain with Lily, but replicas will be auctioned tonight. Every dollar raised will go toward families who can't afford medical care." The gavel slammed. The room erupted. Weeks later, Lily walked to school in a clean uniform, the emerald still resting against her heart, not as a symbol of wealth, but of love passed forward. Raymond visited Elena's grave that evening. "You were right," he whispered. "Small things carry great meaning." And for the first time in 12 years, the necklace had finally come home, just not to him.